love it. I love it. What a beautiful day. Morning. I remember I used to have to get up at this. Had a saying, get it early, never late. Ooh. Get it early, never late. Yes, sir. Now, if you saw the thumbnail, you would know one or two things. Academics and cuffs. The route he's on, that's where he's gonna end up constantly, because his life is predicated on such deceitful tactics and putting pranks together that he called plays. But notice, every time there's a situation that does not favor him, or let's say the attention that he normally would like suffice or go through, it's not there anymore. It would totally go down a whole nother rabbit hole. You see, by our standards, we would think, man, he's doing good, man. He's getting a lot of views. He's got all this going for him. He got that going for him. He's got this and that. Oh, he's rolling. But you got to understand a person's standards. They might have 2 houses, millions of dollars. They might have all of these different things on the forefront that you know nothing about. That is correct. We're talking about mountains of mountains that they owe in taxes. They got 4, 5 cars. They buying their cousin this, and they gotta keep making more money. So what's normal to the rest of the normal world is not gonna be normal for him, except for he doesn't have stable revenue income. His fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down, goes up, goes down. But he wants some stability. Just not any stability in the advertising world. So, guess what happens? Old Mr. Akademiks runs into a wall. A very big wall. So Akademiks winds up in handcuffs, claims someone swatted him, like during a live stream or something, and police came to his home. Now, we all know that there's an event where mostly gamers or streamers with all these weird old people that are on there.
Did you buy this from here?
No.
You didn't?
Not this one.
Oh, what was the first thing?
The other one, Love Kevin.
Kevin?
Love Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah. But my first car I bought here.
Okay.
My other one.
I just gotta pull up here for things, that's all.
Okay. Yeah. So When we go on the scene and we see academics getting swatted, first, that's some stupid stuff that never should be. It should never be in play. Like, I don't see the point of anybody doing something so stupid. That's one. Two, I don't see anyone not only doing something so stupid, but what's the point? Now, here's the other thing. Why would he be detained? Right? Now, why would you be detained? Why would they need to cuff you? Unless you're doing acts that are not on the menu. Right? You're doing something that's shady. Because if you were doing something that was on the up and up, it wouldn't even have come to this. But then again, is it real or is it live or is it Memorex? It's academics. So 9 times out of 10, it's probably something he created. Who's to say that guy's a cop? Who's to say it's even real? Can't trust academics. Can't trust anything except for they will do anything for clicks, views, and viewership. Okay? Academics belongs to Djvlad. Vlad is his daddy. He signed himself over to Vlad. He tried to get Joe Budden to help. Then he tried to run with Charlemagne to help him. And they were like, nothing they can do. They don't want you in mainstream. We've tried. They don't want you. So now academics is on the outs. He's trying to go mainstream and get him a nice plush Charlemagne check where he ain't got to work all day and do 17-hour live streams. So he's come up with an idea, a plan, and they told him, he went and asked all these guys, like, how can I get to the next level? So he started talking to all the white gamers who were making like 40, 50 million. How you guys are making all these millions of dollars? Like Jake Paul and all those guys, how they making all those millions? And I'm not getting it. I don't understand. It's like, well, one, you're not white. Two, you can be friends with Aiden Ross as much as you want. You're not going to get Aiden Ross money. Aiden Ross can't do anything for you. If that's the case, he would have did it for the people that's around him. He's a plant. So, what did they tell you to do to get into your position? They told you to do one or two things. You got to pay to play. So now, you over here on the Ozempic Olympic. You pumping all that stuff in your system. You putting all that stuff in your system. And for what? So you can get slimmer and get you a deal because you're too fat.
Did you just buy this car?
No.
For a while?
Yeah, 2023.
So, you're at 60,000 miles. I don't know what all you had done yet. That's why I'm asking. So at 60,000, brake fluid, which is the BS, you should have both of your cabin filters replaced. I don't know when you got an oil change. Is what I'm asking. Oil change differential, which is for your drive shaft. It's the fluid that's inside of it. Your trans fluid, what Mercedes recommends, is 60,000. And that's oil. I didn't know if you wanted to do anything else today. Your 60,000 mile maintenance, or if you want to just do the brake flush.
I was just here for the BF.
Okay. I just want to let you know.
Okay.
Because I do the newer Mercedes, I would get your trans flush done soon, since you're at 60,000. That Mercedes right there is at 68,000, and her trans is out because she didn't get her trans flush. So.
Okay.
Just when Mercedes, the newer ones, the older ones.
Well, how much is the flush?
The flush is expensive no matter what.
Okay.
Mercedes is gonna charge you $1,700. We do it for $850 because we bought everything in bulk, so that way we can get you prices.
Well.
Just so you know, okay.
All right. Well,
just for future.
Yeah, when we come back, I'll come back and do that. So that'll take time. Woo. See, luxury cars, man, they break you. If anything go out, I got extended warranty, plus the warranty, plus the warranty, plus the warranty. I'm insured up the wazoo on this car. Now, here's the thing. When you start seeing people who make all these observations, right? And when I say observations, I mean things like ACT was involved in a lot of different things that wasn't detailed in the situation that they had prior or previously. In other words, most of these people who made these accusations or come after these people, they select who they want to put in charge and put in there to inform the people. As I told y'all before, academics was never allowed to be looked at or considered to be a household name. He was never chosen to be anything more than what he is now. Once he got with Djvlad and aligned himself with Vlad, that was the first time he was ever picked up by so-called internet media. Media takeout was about the furthest he could get. But before that, that was it. Now he's the Shade Room. Now he's on Twitter. Now he's on all the hip-hop publications that would post something. They would quote academics. He has a team now doing his Twitter account or his Instagram, IG, making all the posts. He has to pay that team now. And Vlad takes his percentage. So now you gotta make more money. He's gonna help you make money, but you gotta pay him. And now the Djvlad platform has taken a major hit because Art of Dialogue is eating a lot of his food. A lot of interviews he used to get, he can't get them no more. Because now everybody knows he's paying for interviews when he was trying to tell people, don't tell nobody I'm paying you. Don't tell nobody I'm paying you. Don't tell nobody I'm paying you. So now, all that 2,000, 5,000. He's paying for interviews. Now, all of these people think that's the norm. Those are the standard practices. I'm like, yeah, if you Djvlad, if you want to be Djvlad, there you go. That's your standard. Look at my baby go. So he's both clout chaser, troll. He'll do whatever he has to do to get the views. No moral, no moral compass, because one, he don't come from this country. He came here when he was 10. Well, when you compromise yourself, you're forced to live by the standards of how the game is played. There's so many people in the game that just don't get it. It made so much sense. When before, all this was just wide open, right? And whoever wanted to see the people they wanted to see and the material they wanted to listen to, they just did that. Then all of these people got involved and messed it up. Then they started promoting and marketing on YouTube. So now all of you getting is promoted videos promoted to you. And it went away from subscribing. And I'm like, why do they have subscriptions when they don't care about subscriptions? It doesn't make any sense. So anybody who went into subscribing, now you can have like 2,000 views and make more or get more views than the person that has 300,000 views. So they went away from subscribers, but keep telling you it's important when they don't do that anymore. Hashtags don't really mean anything anymore now. The tabs don't really mean anything. What means something now? They keep following other people's formats. Once they trying to follow Instagram's formats, because they want to get to the information quicker, but there's no money in it. So now all these shorts, right? They want you to use shorts so that they can keep getting that short revenue, and that puts them in the algorithm to get more hits. Yeah, make shorts. That's fun. That's going to keep people more targeted and engaging. Everybody wants something fast in 60 seconds. It's a great idea. Shorts. So now they want you to make short content to promote your channel. So it's a lot of goofiness and craziness going on. And especially if you make long content, long length videos, long length content, as I'm in, why do I want to be in the shorts business? So, like, I don't want to be in this. Why would I want that? There's no money in it. They're starting to find ways to give people more money for shorts. Like, why would I do shorts? I had a shorts that had thousands and thousands of views. 200,000 views, I'm like, I ain't getting no money off that. I'm like, oh, well, they can keep this. Why would I want to keep promoting shorts? And they said, oh no, the shorts are going to promote your long thing. We got this new thing now, we can do the clip. And then they could actually go there and see the whole video. I'm like, now I got to sit there and learn how to do this other thing that you guys are trying to create instead of just promoting what's actually created. I just have a headache dealing with all of the changes that's happening with the companies. Hit the like button, please, if you're here. Now, get this. In the YouTube meetings that they have, that's really a waste of my time. They sit there and try to come up with everything that you need to be doing. And should be the practice. This should be the thing that you need to do. This person went and did the whole interview with me. He's eating a bowl of cereal in the meeting. And I'm like, how are you going to have YouTube creators try to basically help or service other YouTube creators? I'm sitting there talking to someone who makes content on YouTube, and he's supposed to be helping me, and he's asking me, like, how did you get this many followers? Dude, I've been on YouTube forever, and I only got like about 1,200, and I've been struggling. If you go on Twitter, or like, do you say like, follow me and I follow you? He's asking me for the advice. And I'm like, wait a minute, don't you work for YouTube? Like what's your deal? What's going on here? So the more I think about it, the crazier it becomes. That I understand they keep changing with the times and how things go, but they really don't have a clue sometimes on what it is that needs to be done. And it's really simple. For those people that want to be in that world, let them. And for those people who don't want to be in that world, stop punishing them. It's real simple. We all don't have to fit in the same box. Now, getting back to the other thing at hand, the other topic at hand. Academics is only relevant because of who he's attached to, because he sold himself. So even if he does a lot of views or a lot of traffic or what you guys would assume is good traffic, he's got to split that money with Vlad. Right? Academics used to have Whack 100 and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is now off the whole podcast thing. He's somewhere in another country being a sex toy, getting pushed from side to side till he can come back and try to do a concert here in the States. But they keep him overseas doing shows, so they don't really care about snitching in some of the countries he's going to, so they can make their money off of him. Now, Adam 22, a person who's another product of Djvlad, he just had to fire almost everybody that he had, his staff, and Adam made way more than Akademiks. But he expanded too fast. His overhead was large. Vlad lost a lot of money. So when Vlad lost a lot of money and Adam's losing money, now it's a crisis. It was only a crisis because everybody started to get in the game and take a bite of the apple. And once Art of Dialogue came in and basically said, I'm going to do the black version, of Djvlad, it was over for Vlad. Because now you got other people doing the same thing. Now it's multiple people doing these interviews. They're interviewing the people that you wanted to. Now Vlad got to show his face. He's got to go out and do interviews now. Now he's got to show his face and go outside and get on radio, because that's his biggest mistake, is that you hear his voice, but you don't see his face. Art took that same strategy. But here's the thing, if art of dialogue goes down, or people stop going to art, no one knows what art looks like. I do, but the majority of the public don't know what he looked like. So, you know, it doesn't work for your IP when they don't know what you look like. And you don't have an identity, a voice. So Vlad know that Adam, and this is why I gave Adam 22 credit for, the only thing I did give him credit for is that he at least will sit there and interview with you. You get to see him while he's conducting the interview. So when people see him, they go, oh, that's Adam 22. So that helps your IP. Now, Vlad realizes that mistake, and now he's trying to, right the ship. But that's how you know the money is funny. When you start seeing him going out doing interviews, he's on Adam 22 show, he's sticking his head out because he got an investment with Adam 22. He started him. So he gets a piece of that money too. So when there's cutbacks being made, there you go. You see how the business work now? You see how they work? Now, when Akademiks, who had his podcast show, and he expanded too fast with overhead, went and rented out the place like he tried to do with Fresh and Fit, tried to be in the same building as them, tried to do all this stuff, right? And he expanded, thought he was bigger than what he really was. And in the real world, nobody really deals or care about Akademiks. He's just on the internet. Those people don't come outside. So when he went out and tried to put together a show, it failed. Because he's not big in the real world where people want to go see him. So now, what does he do? All this overhead. He started with the big studio, then he goes to the little tables in the smaller studio room. Smaller confined space table. Then he goes from that to, I'm going to do it in an office close to my house. I'm not flying back out to Miami to keep doing these shows. And he only chose Miami because that's where, the rappers would show up in Miami. And they'll go to the studio, record it, whatever. Right? That changed. So now he losing money, hemorrhaging it, overhead. He's got to fire people. And now he's like, my back's against the wall. I need help. He went to Joe Budden, and Joe was like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. He went to Charlemagne first, then he went to Joe, and then he's like, man, who's gonna help me out? So he went to Djvlad. So he had to give Whack 100 over to Adam 22. So now Whack was, passed around like a whole, here you go. They treated him just like Cassie. Passed him right on over to the next one. Yep. So now they passed Adam 22 to Whack 100 over there to Adam. So now he's over there now. He's not with Akademiks now. Now Akademiks, and so Whack is back in Cali. Instead of going back and forth to Miami, now he's in Cali, and right there you can just go and do the show right there with Adam. Now they save on travel. Now, academics and him, they could talk on the phone, go on the shows, and do it that way. Now, your podcast show. Oh, we're gonna do it in my office or in my house, or my little studio thing I got set up here. If you in town with some locals, once every now and then. But your podcast sucks because it's not consistent. So you're not really a podcaster, man. It's just, some people can do it, some people just can't. It's not built for them. Now, with all of this going on, all of this overhead, now he has to pay all these people. Still got to pay for mama's house. Mama got taxes. Got to pay for mama's house. Your brother, them, he needs his cars. You got the random thoughts. You got the employees that you got hanging around, being your boys, saying they cool with you. They smoking weed up in your house. Got to take care of the dog sitter. You got to pay the taxes on that multi-million-dollar house. You got to pay for the gardener because you got to stay up on code. So that grass has to be cut. That's another couple grand. You're going to be spending money. And you have to sell some of those 8 cars you got that you don't need. But some people have to learn the hard way. Some people just have to learn the hard way. So the fact that he was detained and said he was swatted is another doggone thing to get attention. Because would I be talking about academics right now if that didn't just happen? No. I had a whole nother thing to talk about. It was Papoose and Remy Ma. So I went in and did that video last night. I was going to upload it, but I fell asleep. And I slept about 3 hours. And then I had to come here, got my appointment, get the car service. Then I got to go back. Yeah. Because they're going to do a whole different layout from what people are going to say. I don't seem to care about anybody else's concerns about what I think. That's not my concern. I'm just telling you what it is. So when he got swatted and detained, he put that on himself. He got only himself to blame. Because he wants to be in that gaming world. That's the kind of nonsense they do to each other. You know? I just think that's crazy anyway. So if it is real, it's stupid if they would do it. Why would they do it to you all of a sudden? And now, wouldn't they have done that to you already? No, I just chose not to cut those vultures into my money. I just like, why do I need them? They're not doing anything for me. So it's like, why am I paying you? Why are you here? So, you know, it's like, they was like, oh, well, you do this, you'll be doing so much more money, but I'm paying you that I'm making. So it's like, am I really making more money? Then you are controlling my content? You controlling what I'm talking about? You want me to talk about more crazy stuff that I don't agree with? You gonna tell me who I can talk about and who I can't? I don't want that. Why would you want that? Why would you want to work your whole life to be marginalized, to be put in a box? Why would you do that? For money? Really? I would take less money and have more freedom than have more money and less freedom. And that's the decision I made. Not everybody can make that decision and be comfortable with it. I'm actually comfortable with it. I never really thought about like, man, I should have took the money. No. Nah. I'd rather have my freedom. So nobody owns me. He got to cut people in. He's cutting everybody into his pie, and that's why he's out here scrambling. So if you see academics and he start getting slimmer and slimmer, remember what I told you. Ozempic, baby. He need to stick one in his face so he can get them cheeks down. All right, my car is going in now. Yeah, they need to stick that Ozempic pen right in his cheek. Because he's going to have a skinny body with this big fat face. Looking weird. See, that's what they don't tell you. For all these people that's big and fat, and they finally become skinny. You've been moving around as a fat dude for a long time. So for y'all, it's different. Y'all bodies don't move like normal people. Because you had to overcompensate for all that weight. So you've been doing a little waddling. So when you don't have that weight no more, there ain't no need to waddle, but your body still do it. They be waddling like dun 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 dun. So they be waddling. It's like, dude, what you waddling for? So they walk weird. Their coordination is off. Because it's going to take you probably some months to get your coordination of being a normal person again. Yeah, you look at academics. His damn thighs been damn tied together. They probably got to cut his damn thighs apart. Them things been attached. His knees knocked in together. He can't even run. He just all messed up. Then he always in black. Do you know black attracts heat? Do you learn anything? Black attracts the sunlight and heat. So that's only gonna make you sweat and stink a lot more. That ain't covering up the fact that you fat. You fat through the doggone black suit. But I know you probably sticking yourself with them Ozempic pens over and over again. Gotta get slimmer. Got to get slimmer. Instead of working yourself out, walking around, do some laps. Get out of that dirty house and move around. There's plenty of ways to earn funds. I mean, hey, everybody makes changes, right? Everybody go through their whole phase of switching things up. That's on them. That's what I'm saying. If he did the war in Chirac, I'm not the one that's saying, hey, I can't stand him. He know what he did was wrong, but he tries to make an excuse and try to act like he a goddamn journalist. No, it was satire. It's not satire. You are contributing and laughing at people dying. You're making jokes about people dying. These are real lives. These real people. These guys want to see you for that. See, that's your problem. You didn't think it was real. You think this is all a internet game until you found out it was real. And now you want to try to get away from it, but you're still earning money off of it because you don't want to take down the videos or at least put them on private. And that's all anybody's ever asked. It's like, dude, take down the video. At least put it on private. Have some decency for the people that have lost their lives. That you sit here and made your money off of joking. Okay, you got your position now. If you really changed your ways, you will be moving in that way. You'll be moving in that light. But you've been moving like a scumbag still. So that's what it is. So if he was detained, I don't know. Maybe they found something else on him. But knowing academics, this is a scheme to say, come look at me, please look at me. I need some attention because my numbers are low. You know, the Drake and Kendrick thing is gone. I need the new. Need something to pull me back in. Come on, Drake. Come on, Drake. Drake ain't putting out no music for you now. That boy is sitting on the sidelines. He ain't helping you out. Better try to work it out. Anyway, shouts out to the real Kwame Brown Bus Life. Welcome to HDII TV, Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. 78 Sports TV, Blood Boxing still doing its thing. D-Style Boxing doing its thing. My Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. Yeah, we loaded it up yesterday. We got some more coming. Don't worry about it. And I'm out the door.